Hi guys, welcome to Love's Path. My name is Jennifer, and today I'm going to be talking about what it's like to be a vegetarian because not everybody knows or understands how it's actually very difficult sometimes, especially for, maybe it's just because I'm newer at it, so it's a little more difficult for me. It's gone easier as the time has gone by, but still. So first off, a little overview. So this channel is going to be a place where I am going to talk about different subjects and various topics regarding the spiritual journey and the spiritual path. I'm hoping to have some people on to where we can have discussions and see different point of views, different perspectives. I always find that so interesting, especially when you're going through something new, to see exactly what is going on with other people. It's not good to compare yourself to others, but sometimes it can answer some questions. If something is going on in your spiritual path, spiritual journey, and you're like, oh, that person's going through it too. Okay, I'm not alone, right? So it's very important. So in January, I really started having a spiritual awakening. I have always had spirituality involved in my life from when I was born. My mom was a Reiki master. She was a psychic. She even did the psychic toll-free lines you would call, and she was one of the ones that she spoke to. She did astrology readings, tarot readings, ruins. She did all these little cleanses throughout the house. I never wanted to participate or learn about any of it. It was not for me. Didn't want anything to do with it. And I just lived my life. I did things throughout my life that not necessarily, proud to say that I did, but no regrets, right? So everything in your life shapes who you are now. So those were paths that I had to take and lessons that I had to learn to become the person that I am. We are all spiritual beings on living a human experience. Once you realize that and get it in your head, it makes everything in life just different. So, today's topic, going back on subject here. So in January, when my spiritual awakening began, I had a lot of things going on in my personal life with my business, and it was pretty devastating. I had every day, I just wanted to drink the thoughts away, the pain away. I didn't want to have to think about it. I just wanted to escape. I wanted to hide and just bury myself. I wanted to run away. I didn't want to face the issue at hand. And then all of a sudden, I woke up one day and I felt so at peace and so calm, and this love just took over. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna get through this day by day, and it's all going to work out. There is some grand plan that is currently in the making right now. It might be incredibly uncomfortable at the moment, but it will get more comfortable. I need to let it just go with the flow. Easier said than done sometimes, but because of the peace that overcame me and the calm, I just let go, and I just let it go with the flow. And what am I, like 5 months later, I'm still letting it go with the flow. Things are working out. It's just a very slow, long process to get my business back up off the ground. So I might go into that a little bit more in detail. However, this is not about that. This is about eating only vegetables and fruits and legumes and seeds. And I'm not a vegan, so I do still eat some dairy. I try not to eat very much. Milk never really has been my best friend, but who can give up ice cream, right? I can't. That's my weakness for sure. And then nuts. I love all different types of almonds and pistachios and peanuts and peanut butter. It's my downfall right now. I'm actually detoxing myself from peanut butter because I eat way too much of it, and it's putting way too much fat on my body. So other story there. But My diet consists mainly just of fruits and vegetables. I eat like quinoa every once in a while, maybe like once a week, sweet potatoes once or twice a week. A lot of my food is just, I eat the same things almost every day, and I'm fine with that. I'm good with that type of repetition. But being a vegetarian was a shocker to me. Like I said, I just woke up and I decided I didn't want to eat meat anymore, and it was not appealing, to say the least. So I just stopped, and it was new. I had to learn how to cook different vegetables. I had to learn what I'm going to be eating to actually get the nutrients and stuff that I need, since I'm not eating meat. And I still cook meat. I still handle meat for my family. I just don't partake in it, and I'm fine with that. And I don't have a craving for it. I told my husband that one day, I might start eating meat again. I just feel like this was something spiritually that I had to do to cleanse my soul, myself. I'm not for sure, but if the day comes where I'm like, man, that steak, oh my God, I want a piece of that steak so bad, then guess what? I'm gonna have a piece, because that's my body telling me I'm okay to consume meat now. I did whatever the purpose was. So, but okay, so restaurants. Oh my gosh, at least where I live, all right? You go to a restaurant and they might have one vegetarian option, and it's usually like a veggie burger with fries. And I'm like, I don't necessarily want a veggie burger. Like, give me a plate of stir-fried vegetables, or, some deliciousness with like all these. I mean, you're a restaurant. Where's the vegetables at? You just can't find it, and it's hard, and it's a bummer. Even like food trucks. Like, food trucks don't carry vegetarian options unless that's what they specialize in. It's all about the meat. I mean, our society is so on this meat kick right now. It is meat for breakfast, meat for lunch, meat for dinner. I mean, if you've ever watched a documentary, You Are What You Eat, very eye-opening as far as the meat industry goes. And it is, sometimes ignorance is bliss, people. So if you want to be ignorant to it and you want to keep eating meat and not know where it's coming from, do not watch the documentary. Warning you right now. But it is so sad that we have created meat, like, we hold it so high. You can't, it's not acceptable to have a breakfast that's mainly fruits, and then a lunch maybe of like legumes, seeds, vegetables, whatnot. I don't know. No, it has to be meat. It has to be meat. It has to be meat. And then, what do they do for vegetarians? They make all these plant-based meat options. Like a plant-based burger, plant-based meatballs, plant-based sausage, plant-based chicken nuggets. I mean, I can go on and on. Plant-based steak fillets. There is so many of these plant-based options, because it's like feeding your head that you can't just eat vegetables and fruit and like natural whole foods. No, you need to eat a meat supplement. You need to eat a veggie burger. You need to eat, it's just insane. I can go off on a tangent on this topic. Like I said, at a restaurant, I don't want a veggie burger. I want I'm not the best cook in the world. I don't really like to cook that much. So I would love to go to a restaurant and have someone else prepare me this delicious vegetarian option. And I don't know. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong spaces for it. Maybe I need to try different types of restaurants. I have decided that Mexican and Chinese are the best restaurants for vegetarians, because there are so many different vegetable options. At least in Mexican, you can have a cheese enchilada. I mean, if you're vegan, sorry, but you can have a cheese enchilada. You can have a vegetable fajita. I mean, there's so many more options. But American food, no, Americans do not like their vegetables. I tell you what. So, anyway, I don't know exactly how enlightening this video was, but it's my first video on this channel, and I just kind of wanted to talk about that because that's the problem that I face. And it's hard, you know, we go out to lunch or dinner, and I don't really want to go anywhere anymore because, like, I'd rather just not eat. But then who goes to a restaurant and doesn't eat, right? But anyway, it's a little more difficult. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and I look forward to doing a video tomorrow. I am going to be doing a video every day on various topics. The one topic that holds real true to my heart is just children, parenting, and that inner child, just and raising children. So I will be going into that more depth in future videos. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you later. Thank you for watching.